What's up, guys? What is going on? It's been a while since I talked to you guys. Um, so, yesterday, yesterday was June 23rd, 2019, Sunday. And I basically went out early in the morning. Oh my God, I had like a great day. Went to the beach. Went to the beach with my friend Mike. That was pretty cool. And we went crabbing. So, he likes to go crabbing, and he showed me the ropes. I got my stuff over at the house here. So there's like cages, and then you need like you get like chicken, and put like chicken on the hook, and then you go to the pier, and my friend he has all these like maps, like where in Jersey where you can get all like the crabbing and stuff. So wasn't a fan of crabs in a while. But anyway, long story short, because this is not why I'm doing the video. So went crabbing, and there was this Asian guy that starts coming along, and he had all his traps and everything. And the funny thing was, Mike like turns around, he looks at him, he's like, "Oh, look at this guy with the mess and this and that," and we're like, whatever. So anyway, typical, like I'm just like I'm taking my pictures, for I do a little photography. I'm taking pictures, and all of a sudden I hear, and I turn around, and this guy is driving a mini drone. Guy, a whole like this mini drone, and the company was called Micro. It was by some company called DJI, and they're the new company right now for like robotics and drones. So and I'm like, wow, I'm looking at this thing, and like it's like a Hollywood thing. And then he has this controller, and I'm looking at it, and it's connected to his phone. So you can control it through your phone, and with the controller itself, you get to see everything. Man, when I saw that, I was like, wow, because it takes 1080. He said it was basically first generation, and it was made in China, so they are on top of everything. So if you don't know anything about drones or whatnot, of course, China on top of drone technology. Nothing against them, but regardless. So anyway, part of this video is I saw that, I talked to the guy, he told me pricing, he told me how much it was, and then I went online, since like that day I was like inspired to look at like what the drones are, and then it has like this camera system. I know a whole new like jargon like you have to learn, and it was like a gimbal like for the camera and everything. So anyway, so about like an hour ago, I'm looking online, and I'm looking at everything. And this guy, he says you could make like $200 an hour, taking these photos and have like Lightroom. And I'm like, wow, I gotta make some freaking money. I gotta do something. But in order to get all that, like, one, I don't know anything about drones, just about what I saw. Two, like, that, it looked great. He said like most of it is programming it. So you just like pretend it's like right down there, you're on there, and you're like 20, 30 feet up in the air, and they just have all these programs, and like it does it by itself. And I'm like, yo, we're in trouble if China has this. And anyway, there's some, copyright and intellectual property things that what we've been going through with them. But it's still like a great system, and I would love to find out if there's an American made, but we are not even up on that technology yet, or what I have to say. But regardless of that, it got me thinking. I was like, yo, I want to, try drone, or I don't even know any like do drones. So I basically went to Walmart today. Okay, it is the 24th of June, and unfortunately I couldn't go to work today, but that is neither here nor there. And so I'm like, all right, I was like, taking them, and I looked at like the drones and like $100, like the top ones are going for like $15.99. Some of them are like 2,000 if you get like a bigger one. But I'm like, listen, start me out small. Like I don't want to really, I just want to start out with this. So I go to Walmart and I picked up this, guys. Okay, it's called Propel Maximum. $20 at Walmart. Okay, I want you guys to take a look at that. Now, I'm kind of doing it out of box to open, but I'm not really. I mean, I kind of looked at it just because I wanted to see it, but for you guys, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't. So, it's Propel Maximum. All right, it's X01 micro drone. Okay, and according to this, how they're selling it, it's called a 6-axis gyro. Keeps the micro drone stable in all conditions. Yeah, but then when you're reading the instructions, you're like, a gust of wind will freaking knock this thing out. Push button 360 aerial stuns, tri-blade propellers, 3-speed. So anyway, remember we're looking at the drones and stuff. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, what does it have to do? So anyway, I'm gonna open it up, guys. All right, you're gonna see it. Okay. And there it is. You guys see that? Hope it's clear. Let me focus that. There you go. Look at that. Look at the shininess on this, okay? And now, what they're saying is that there's actually a front and a back to this. So they should have made something look good, but regardless, I mean, hey, they're freaking making micro shit over here, but I want you to take a look at that. Like, quality's plastic, doesn't matter. You just need, how to make it. Oh, also, here we go. That's the chip right there. I don't know what that is, but that's its compliance. So, I'm about to open this, all right? And let's focus this. Anyway, I'm gonna open this, and I'm curious because this thing is micro. I mean, if you were to tell me that the Chinese were to be making these things, or if even our technology was up to this level, that was crazy. Alright, there it is. There it is. Now, imagine, okay, like in like Terminator and stuff, like a freaking million of these with whatever they had, just going, you would hear them like. So anyway, now you have to remember that the white is the front and that's the back. So I wish they would have like a little pretend guy over there. I don't know, maybe I might scratch something there, being like. So this thing is light. This thing's like holding like I don't even know, like, I don't want to do the gravity test and like drop them both, but anyway, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go get the drone, but I need to start out with something. So I'm like, I'm just looking, and I saw this thing like $20. Now I don't know about you, if you can afford $20. If you can't, put it on layaway. Imagine that. But regardless, I need to charge this up. So I'm gonna put this down, okay, as you guys can see. All right, we're still unboxing, and this is what the back looks like if you guys decide to buy it. And also how I knew it was China, because I saw Austin, but I'm gonna focus that for you guys. See that right there? Oh, look at that. Distributed in Austin, but made in China. So, anyway. But regardless, so when you get this, if you do buy it, you open it up, and, bam. Okay, box is empty. first things first, you get a controller. Okay, take a look at that. Take a look at that. Come on, get this focus going. All right, we can. Yeah, all right, so there you go. First things first, you get the controller. Okay, so it's like this. I was told because no spring, but that's supposed to be up and down. Okay, up and down, up and down. So this thing is basically gonna go up, down, up, down. So I'm like, all right, there we go. Imagine me buying like the other one and trying this out. So if I break it, at least it's a $20 investment. It's not whatever down the tubes. And then this right here, obviously, is left and right. Now, controller, you get one of these, and it looks like a little screwdriver. So you get another set of blades. So in case if anything happens, you got a backup here. And these things are light, but I guess they do a good job. You get this right here, little earth thing. Having problems, blah, blah, blah. You want to see that right there. Pause it. You can read it. Yeah, and then you get your typical instructions. All right. 90-day limited warranty. I mean, if you paid it and you want to keep that $20 investment, you never know, something might happen, but that's good for them. Good for them, whatever that is. And then they show you how to put the blades on. So, yeah. So I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm not gonna show you that boring part, but maybe in my next video, I'm gonna show you what I do with the quad. I'll show you what I do with it, because basically I'm gonna have to charge it. So it's basically, you know, plug into a USB, plug it in there, and then on the unit I was told that there is a red light, and then you have to when you plug it in, the red light says that it's charging. They said initially when you have it, it's like 10 to 15 minutes, or there's like it's halfway charged because they have to save the battery. But they said you should at least give it half an hour. And then after that, hopefully I will show you guys some of my flight skills or whatever, because the goal here is I'd like to take this, and if I can start mastering with this, then maybe gradually step up to like a hobby, and then I'd like to see if I can get that one that I saw that one guy have, called by DJI. It's like the top company for drones, and it's camera systems and the angles you can get. He says you can get 28 minutes time on that. So 28 minutes of like flight time with everything else. I mean, they said nothing has gone any farther, but obviously the battery life and all, you have to take everything into account, and but that would be the main goal. So if I can start showing you guys me flying this thing, and if it gets a little bit better, and if I start, just messing around with it here and there, and then but that would be fun. And then I can maybe start downloading Lightroom. I'd like to do that. Is it Adobe or it's one of the editing programs. And then after that, because I'm into photography, and that's like technically, I mean, it's for filmmaking and stuff. It's funny because at first I wanted to do like film or whatever, and then I was like, oh, let me just do photography. So, but regardless, anyway, guys, I'm glad. Hopefully, we're gonna take a look at this in my next video. So stay tuned, and we're gonna see what this little bad boy does. So I'm gonna charge it up, and hopefully I can bring another video to you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.